Welcome to the Day Trader and Swing Trader Setups watch list, where we look at stocks that broke out on our intraday alerts at the premium alerts at swingtradersetups.com. Intraday alerts create great day trading opportunities as well as carry forward for future days tradings on these breakout stocks. What we do is we review the live alerts that came out intraday on our website for our premium alert subscription holders. We'll keep up with 475 stocks there, and for the breakouts and the breakdowns, they're time stamped with the price, time of the alert, and the time of the post. And also sometimes, like UPS shown here, actually has been on the bull zone for about $7 from several days ago, and this morning it gapped down, and so when it came through the current bull zone breakout, it gave another great alert for an intraday trade setup. So we're reviewing those alerts from our watch list of 475 stocks, as well as scanning for 5 through 5,000 stocks at the end of the day for other alerts similar that came out on different stocks off of our watch list. By subscribing to our service, you're available to see these alerts as they come out early in the mornings or throughout the day. That gives you time to come in and review, see which stocks you might be interested in setting up a swing trade on. We even have these on a weekly alert, and weeklies are really for the long-term swing traders, a better setup on a weekly alert. And for multi-day trade swing traders, these daily breakouts. You also have time to go select some options if you're an option trader before the close of business, since the video comes out after hours. Now we're going to take a quick look at the watch list for the stocks that triggered today, then a quick 3-minute tutorial on support and resistance levels that are on our charts for the new viewers, and then we'll get right into the complete list, and we will go through chart by chart and give you a 10-second view of each chart so you can see what might or might not be at support and resistance levels on these alerts. Thanks for watching our video. Subscribe to our channel while you're here. Okay, let's get a quick look at today's watch list on the weekly bear break. It's your first look here. Remember, you can pause the video and you can look these stocks up yourself. There's your bull break for the week. The list is building. Weeklies are picking up. And remember, the column is where it broke at, the value, and this is the profit or loss since the value. And one quick way to tell if it broke today or not is the net change for the day is 64 cents. This is up to 30, so that means it broke before today. Same here. 417 net profit, up 375 for the day. Same here, down 72 for the day, up 134 since the alert. So that's a quick way to look at it and figure that part out. These are your daily bear breaks for today. And your daily bull breaks for today. And something we've added, if you hadn't watched in a few days, we put the earnings date over here just so we have a quick reference to know, hey, this stock's up 11 bucks today. Well, hey, it had earnings, or it could have tonight. This is just coming off TC 2000, so it's only so accurate as they are. And now you've had a chance to pause and get the symbol list, and we will do the 3-minute tutorial. We'll start looking at the charts real fast. This is a mini tutorial on what the lines mean on my charts if you're a first-time viewer or been a while since you viewed. We're scanning on weekly and daily charts for my condition when this green line is up, it's my bull zone, and when the red line is up, it's my bear zone. You need to be aware of support and resistance lines and what charts do at levels, and that's what these levels are for. Just quickly as I can do this, and we're going to put a video on YouTube getting more from your swing trading charts that'll be more detailed and look at more stocks, how they react to these lines. But the gist of what you see here is this is what I'm scanning for, and as you can see here, this showed up in the bear zone. It did go down for a few days, but these green lines are support, and that's why it fought for a few days, tried to bounce back up, headed back down again, came right back into the bull zone, a bear zone, excuse me, and continued on down. Now the lines, here's what they represent. A green line is a place that a stock went up to and rejected. So as this green line redrew itself every time we made highs right here, and then it stayed across here for reference points, continues the same line here for reference points. Resistance, when you get above it, becomes support. This green line was drawn way back in the history, and when this stock broke above this resistance level, when it came back down, it held it, it held it, it held it, it tested it and held it again and again. That was support. That's why I want you to be aware of what these lines mean. You'll see them on my charts. And then the activity that stocks do, sometimes they go, that's my first target, that's my second target. Many times stocks go target 1, pull back a little, target 2, then they may pull all the way back to 1 and go again if they're continuing an uptrend. In this case, it did the pull back. This blue line is a 50 period moving average, this orange line is a 200. So that's what I want you to be aware of as well. And then I have a pivot system that consists of this blue line at the top, yellow line at the bottom, and my target 1 and target 2. You'll see this particular day this stock gapped down, huge gap down, open way down here. The low on this stock was 169.68. I'm getting that right out of this box over here, and the value of that yellow line was 169.67. Within 1 cent it held that line and bounced that day for a huge bounce. It's not a support level, but it's where I look for stocks to try to hold. It's where I look, if I'm short, say from here, this is where I'm looking to get out. I'm looking to move 2 levels, target 1, target 2, going up, target 1, target 2. The pink lines all represent places the stock has gone down to and bounced. This pink line is referencing this last pivot low. So as you're selling down into it, it may bounce again. If you get below it, then it becomes resistance. And that's all these lines mean. I just want you to know what they mean going forward. Thanks for watching the video. Let's get started. Okay, we got CNI right on the 50-week, right on the level right here, just about to break. On a weekly, there's your daily chart. Been long selling into, broke into bear zone today actually, and broke the 200 day, and it's at this support line. Your next level down is going to be this green line down here. HIMX, we've been looking at this for a few days, broke the weekly trend line. We drew this on here yesterday or day before. It's already been on the list. LITE still on the list, and PBYI I think was on here yesterday as well, and it really just sat here all day today, and I had a pretty good ranging day. The bull weeks, this one pulled back. I'm on the wrong chart, excuse me. Here's your bull line, right here's your green line, indicates the value in this column. Let's move through the charts, give you a chance to pause and take in what you see. Here you got a green line. That's what the tutorial teaches you about, running into resistance. It's been here before. BDX, I think, had earnings today. It continues to be strong. It's 4 weeks in a row. A great mover today. I looked at it for a day trade. It had about a 60-cent spread, so I wasn't able to do anything with that. Kara, I think, we actually pulled back today. It's on this weekly bull zone. CCL, been here for a couple of days. Been here for a couple of days as well. And this yellow line, sometimes you don't have it on the weekly. It's you can see that's kind of the implied action going forward, or the power of the move implies it to go higher as long as we can keep that up. This is a pretty strong indicated break here. I think this is the first time today this stock has been on the bull zone on the daily for a few days. General Dynamics just continued off of yesterday's huge candle off of earnings. Another big great day. Most of that was early. If you're watching this for day trading, you got the big run up, you got the pull back, and then here's your great entry. That's why these breaking out stocks make a great day trade list. GWW back on the weekly, so second day up. This is probably too spready to day trade. Hog's been here for a couple of days already. It's not really doing anything. Kimberly Clark, I believe, had earnings a couple of days ago. Really nice breakout and run here, got above the 50. I think the earnings were right here as well, if I'm not mistaken. Another really nice day today. Again, this was on here yesterday. Great thing to build a watch list off of. MCK, I believe this probably broke up here today on this gap up on earnings. Not sure if this one had earnings or not today. And remember, all I'm loading these up for, so you got a chance to pause the video and be able to look at where my lines are probably plotted, where you can figure out the support and the resistance. Just trying to keep it moving. This has been on here about 3 days. This has been here more than 1 day. Red day yesterday, a little green day today. Been here a few days, a resting day after 3 big days up. A lot of volatility in yesterday's candle, and then an inside bar today. This may continue right on up tomorrow, or even on Monday. This stock was a gapper that you don't see in this candle up in this area, and inside day and then a higher day. So 2 days continuation here. This showed up on here yesterday. This was your weekly resistance. This broke through there. Had a little doji day yesterday, and then rested. It's actually been on the bull zone for 3 days on the daily part of this. Shop getting stronger here, and actually a really strong week this week. Need to put that on a watch list for myself. I don't know much about this stock. Big gap up stock on, I believe, probably earnings today. So this actually opened way up here. And had a monster run after they open. This is what stocks do. They run up, they jerk back a lot. So if you let them settle in, it's hard to trade this early. This is at 10 o'clock. After 10 o'clock, all the bull crap's over, and you got a chance to get in here. If you want to day trade something, that's 123 to 127 move after you let it settle down, and so it don't hurt you. Now you probably could have got this on any scanner on gap ups, or looking at an earnings calendar. This is that same stock. It's been sitting here for days. VRTX. A little pullback day today. And it had a daily, your daily resistance and so forth is right here. It's a whole weekly high. Pulled back under that today. And Woobo, been on here a couple of days. That's all the weeklies. We'll move on to the dailies. While you're here, be sure to subscribe to our channel and follow us on Twitter or StockTwits at Daytrader Setups. And our website is daytradersetups.com and swingtradersetups.com. Don't forget, this video is being brought to you by our premium alerts at swingtradersetups.com. They're real-time alerts. They're posted on our website, and we're looking at our bull zone weekly and daily breakouts and our bear zone weekly and daily breakouts that are in one category on the website. And there are other categories that are more aggressive for the more active trader as well. And by having a subscription to that service, you get all these alerts intraday as they happen, and one subscription gets you access to everything, as well as our chart system. If you would like to get it, I can set you up a couple of different ways to have the green and pink lines available for your charts as you review. Let's go forward. AVGO's already rejecting the 50 for the last few days. Broke down through this support line yesterday and just continued on down today, even down into the 200 day, and did not close above it. This stock broke my bear zone level right here at 255. So if you were on intraday alerts, you'd have picked this up way before now. Our subscription is $69 a month. This CJ pulling back to the 50 here, and really needs a hole right here. Don't look good. CNI, another railroad, around the 200 yesterday, lost it today. This is a support line sitting right on support. If it don't hold here, got more downside to come, and that looks likely looking at the chart. CRUS just kind of breaking in its bull zone, but it is at an old support level that it has supported before way back in the past, as well as this last sell-off. It negotiated that for days, came back and retested it and held it. So unless there's some other outside power, this may not go much lower. EGN, first day through the bear zone, way up here and through the 50 day. This is a gapper, so it gapped down through the line way up here. I don't know a lot about this stock. It looks really bad on a weekly. Been looking bad for a long time, so probably going to be making a swing trade on that. Winnebago. We had this way back up here, first hitting the bear zones on the daily, and it's chopped sideways for quite a bit. And this was a new calculated daily that it took out today at 51.89 for another $2 drop. Been fighting the 50 day every day and couldn't do any more with it. Finally gave up. XEC, I actually had this on my short list from our other scans this morning, going into today. Really nice big down day. This is on our premium alerts page that the guys come into first thing in the mornings, and I have stocks that I have gone through that maybe or may not be on this bull zone or bear zone list that I've already looked at on my other real-time premium alerts and kind of hand-picked for stocks to watch today. Here was my short list, and that's where they ended up for the day. And this was my long list, and had Baba up 280, Kimberly Clark up 379, BDX up 375, and American Tower at 111. Workday did not go up today. These I posted on the website last night. Plenty of other alerts on the website that can set up these same kind of shorts and longs. These were just the ones I like the best to pay attention to today for some intraday trades, as well as maybe look at some option trades if they were available and affordable. We'll move over to the bull breaks. Akamai just still plodding along here, real tiny little stuff there. Got CCK, pretty nice breakout today, tested the 200 and held it. Not totally in love with this, but it could get some more power going. It also held a really great weekly support here this week. Got Costco breaking out again today. New highs. This could be continuation. CRI gapped up through the levels and actually sold off pretty good bit through the day. So I'm not sure what this might end up doing. You got a pretty big weekly shooting star forming here. Got Deckers sitting there on the level, just recrossed. This was already a breakout way back here. So that's what I want you to look at on these charts when I'm going through them. These are the days they broke the bull zones. So when it's re-breaking and it's already on a big run up, this is not a swing trade. That's not to say it couldn't go for $25 higher. That's to say you need to watch for these alerts when I first bring them up and they're breaking out of these bases. That's when you want to get involved, so you got a good accelerated move. This thing could stop right here. I have no idea. Kimberly-Clark we talked about earlier. First day on the bull zone, but it's been on a massive run for days, and it had earnings right here. MCK was earnings today. I'm not sure if they were before the bell or after the bell. I think they were before. There's your weekly, but gap up on the daily. Little tiny move here at this level. It's already came in back here several days ago, so this is just a consolidation and a re-trigger. NOC, we featured this several times back in here. It's a real choppy stock. I think they had earnings today. They did. So that's the reason for your big run up there. Earnings on this one as well. Maybe yesterday or this morning. It could have been last night. I just remember seeing them on our earnings list I was looking at. So big sell off on this gap up today. So I'm not sure what happens there. PPG barely getting through the level as well as this old high. Tested it before on this crazy day it did. I don't know what caused that, but something did. RTN had earnings today. Continued to break out. The real breakouts, remember, back down here. Here's the breakout. So, you have to decide for yourself if you want to take the re-break, if you think the earnings were strong or whatever. You got to evaluate that. I'm just showing you price action. Shop we looked at on the weekly. And Smuckers, pretty good day up, pull back. It kind of showed the break in here. It hadn't gone too far yet to begin with, and it just recrossed up after this little red day, got back through the newly created bull zone level. Had a pretty good run up today and pulled back. It's got resistance right here. This is a pretty strong stock, and it's kind of trending up on the weekly. The real stuff was catch this way back here when we featured it on our live alerts, way back here as well as way back here. But this was probably a really good place to look at this as it broke out, came up on our bull zone through the 200 day. It's been basing on this support resistance line. That's all I got today. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to our channel. Follow us on Stock Twitch. Follow us on Twitter. Come over to our website and check out our premium alerts. $69 a month. Live alerts. We watched 475 stocks on our live alerts. And I'm working on a recap. We're going to put together something at the end of the day. You'll be seeing some of that on some videos coming up. Of course, when I show them on the videos, they'll be 3 days old. But for our subscribers, I'm going to recap of what came up on my other alert system during the day. Don't want to forget to give you that quick look at the recap sheet. Today, yesterday, day before, that's this week. Your lines here tell you if we still got the strength pattern going, and the red lines tell you if the low, in this case would be the high, is not so high as to get out of what I call my trend stability trade. So it's still the intact on all these. They're still in the currently recalculated bull zone area. So as they work their way up, these are their profits based on the bear break, the value of the original break that came up on the first day's alert, where the profit is at this point, what the profit was at the low after this break, and where it still stands now. And each of those have those items for you. You can pause this and take a look at these stocks and as they progress for 5 days. Now we'll look at the bulls. Here's your bull list yesterday. I always like to pull these down when you can get a good view. You can pause the video and get a good look at everything. It gives you a look at all those stocks. Just pause the video and you can continue to pull them up on your charts. And this is our weekly list, which you just saw a few minutes ago. The entire list, top to bottom there. Squeeze you in a look at these other couple of days. You're going to have to scroll these down and you can see all of these. Just pause your video. You can look every one up, see how they're holding up. This has been on the bull zone. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4th day on the list, still running along 488 from the break, still in the bull zone. And then it crossed another bull zone today, I believe, but this was on there 4 days ago on Costco. We just looked at it. Same thing on this stock. 4 days ago, this came up on the list the first time. From the 4 day ago break, it's up $4. Got to get you to look at the very bottom ones down here. Make sure I'm not cutting nothing up. Got all of those. And here's shop was from 4 days ago on the bull zone break. The first time. Continues on up, and from that original break it's up $8.79. See you tomorrow.